Hmm. Hi guys, I'm Daddy Freeze, convener of the Free the Sheeple movement and leader of the Free Nation in Christ. I greet you and I bring glad tidings. All right, how Nigerians are surviving abroad. This started yesterday, and I did say I was going to um, extend until today. So I would love it if you guys can share your personal experiences how Nigerians are surviving abroad. If Nigeria were good, would you like to come back? Can I ask you? All right, let me bring you live. I got a haircut since yesterday. Wale fresh, I be well fresh. Say, Oga, go sleep. Tell your papa for house, make you go sleep. But where they do security work for this night, they no go allow her sleep. Eh? And no worry, now that security work you go inherit. Even your pikin self, now security work you go do. Really. We are doing fine, but no place like home. Abroad life is not for kids. So many people are already waiting to get in. Let me invite a couple of people. Agatha. Her father's heartbeat. I want people to answer name. Hello?
Hey, Daddy Face, how are you?
I'm fine. Let me see your face.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? Are you Nigerian?
Oh, sure, I am.
Where are you from?
100%. I'm an Igbo girl.
Uh-uh. All
Hey,
right.
Daddy Freeze.
How are you, my darling sister? So tell me about your living abroad experience. Would you come home if Nigeria were maybe not even abroad, like half of abroad? Would you come home? And what is
In
keeping
a,
you
heart,
abroad?
in a
Is
heartbeat, I will.
now
Just
now let
mention
me
it.
ask you, what is keeping you abroad? Is it the system that works? Is it the security? Is it the education, the healthcare? What is it that is keeping you abroad?
Who wants to go first? My sister, do you want to go first, or are you okay if I go
Maybe
first?
you should go first.
Go first. She's a regular. She's a regular on my show, so go first.
Okay, so for me, I believe it's the system, the security, the system here. Things work. Um, you work hard. It's not easy, but when you work, you get paid. You are able to negotiate how much you want to be paid. You have a chance and opportunity if you would like to go to school, read, enhance yourself. If you have skills, your skills can help. It can pay off. Sometimes it's about being at the right place at the right time and being patient with yourself and learning and not giving up. But in Nigeria, you can have all that and still not succeed. If you try to succeed, the economy, the environment, people around you, family members, um, they will suppress you. It's like a flower that is not given a chance to blossom. So sometimes that's why. But if things are okay and fixed today, trust me, if some of us can come home constantly, like say once, twice every year, to tell you that we love home, it's just that from the airport, they start frustrating you out up to the point where you will um, board your ride and get to the house. The traffic, everyone's trying to take money from you, people pushing and shoving, the self-entitlement, the causes, all that. Yeah, so it makes it feel like, okay, just 3 more weeks and I'm gone. I can't take this anymore. But if everything is okay and everyone is given a chance and there is security and there is reward for hard work, trust me, a whole lot of people will be back, like more than 80% will be back in a jiffy before you can mention it.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, my second sister, somebody just joined us. Hello, I'll bring you on a little later.
Hi.
So tell me your story.
Mine is a little bit of everything. Even when I was back in Nigeria, I was still traveling abroad to have my kids, right? I was still going to the US to have my kids. So we decided to come back here. I mean, my husband is everywhere. So I'm like, okay, we're having security challenges back home. Then I decided to come back here.
Explain security challenges. Explain what you mean by security challenges.
When you are in an area where you have like, I'm just giving, not factual now. Maybe you have like 10 houses and you are probably, maybe 1 out of the 10 houses, maybe 1 out of the 10 families, maybe you are the one doing well in that area, and now they start threatening you, thieves are coming in, you can't live your life the way you want to live it. Well, we decided to have another property on the island, Lekki, to be precise. Don't let me go into myself too much.
No, go into it a bit, go into it a bit. I'm enjoying your story. Go into it. So you decided to come to Lekki. What now happened?
Then we decided to move to Lekki, this Lekki phase 1, thereabout. So in that process, there was too much of security challenges. I just needed to be out of Nigeria, to get something doing. But the truth is, Nigeria is still the best. Let me tell you my story. During the COVID period, I had twins. And they have some challenges. They have to be at the hospital. And I'm not exaggerating this. I was sleeping just 1 hour a day. No help, nothing. That's one of the reasons that I want to come back home if I have my way. If it were to be Nigeria, a lot of people will come to your head. You have twins. You will enjoy your life. People will give you good food. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have a lot of family members around you to help you out. But here, I was doing it all alone. It was so crazy. Those are the little things that you can practically think about, and you just want to go back home. Like, no, home is home. There is no place like home.
Yeah.
And I came to this country. I started all over again. You can imagine what that is. I started all over again because banking job that we think is lucrative in Nigeria, here is peanuts. They pay you peanuts for banking jobs. They pay you $12, $14. But
You got it.
People see you with suits, they call you banker. Oh, whatever. No. Here it's like you are just surviving with banking job. Because I studied banking and finance at home. So coming back here, I'm starting all over again. Went back to school,
What are you studying now in school? What are you studying now in school?
Psychology. I'm done with my first phase actually. So I'm home now for my maternity leave. But then when I'm going back to the market, I want to go back to be more lucrative, get something more doing. And of course, I'm a relationship coach. I coach people, but going back to the field, I want more money. So that's why I'm going back into psychology. Of course, I did a diploma in, I manage hospitals, I manage clinics, I do all of those things. But going back into the field, I want to be out there in the market. So that's why I'm taking that course now. That's 4 years again, starting all over again. You understand? So it's not easy. Here abroad, people think it's peanuts. No. You are actually my husband was narrating something to me. To fuel my car right now is around $110. $110 in Nigeria is around 50-something thousand naira. How much are you fueling your car? It's actually not easy here by the time you start the conversion. But people don't get it. Everybody wants to come abroad. Abroad is not that easy like that. Exactly. You cannot afford not to work 2 weeks without getting anything abroad here. You can't. And you get the money, you pay your bills. As you're getting the money, you are paying your bills. That's what the money is all about. People think it's peanut here. No. If you don't work for 2 weeks, you will know what that is in your life. When you don't work for 2 weeks, it's a lot. So let me just allow my sister to talk a little bit.
Okay, before she talks, Wilfred Asukwo, can you see the comment I pinned? Those are the kind of comments I want to be seeing this year. Out of the blue. He just said, Daddy Free is 50K for you, just to say thank you for the weekend and for the good job you have been doing. Oh, Willie Fred, why are you such a nice guy? This is the kind. This now I'm going to be gingered, because if I get 10 people to just be nice like Wilfred like this, in fact, I'll just close this live. All of una way there abroad, make suffer kill all of una. Me, I will just go sleep. Wilfred, I'll type my account details here. In the meantime, let me move over to this lovely lady. How are you? I hope you are abroad, because this is an abroad conversation.
Yes.
What part of Nigeria are you? Sorry, what part of abroad are you?
So, you asked the question. You said
yes. Hey, your voice has gone. Okay, yes, you're back.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you, Daddy Freeze. So you asked if we will come to Nigeria.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
No.
Why?
As much as I love Nigeria, as much as it's my homeland, for as much as it's difficult as a mom to raise kids without, community support, how we have in Nigeria, where the neighborhood can literally assist you with, nursing or family and other support. And look at security. You don't need to lobby. Before I left Nigeria, Daddy Freeze, you have to lobby to secure a job. You have to know somebody. That's not what I want for my kids. Here, you can literally sleep broke. Wake up rich. Believe it or not, insurance can make you can just sleep with the last bit of hope you have. Number 3, government is very protective. It doesn't matter if you're a second-class citizen or if you're a natural citizen. The government is very protective. Number 4, the security is so advanced that you can literally still not get away with, say, 85% of crime. Unlike Nigeria, where you can set up a business and somebody can run off with it, and you still have to pay the police to get a hold of somebody that's run away with your money. Exactly. Go to medical situations. It's very, very horrible. If anything goes wrong, I can literally sue a hospital here. Stop. I can sue a hospital here and still make it through and still hold them accountable. You cannot do it in Nigeria. The government don't care. The government don't care. Okay? You do one time, a lot of failed surgeries. If you do a failed surgery here, like you literally just need to get on the Google and use reviews before you use any service. If you do it in Nigeria, you lose your life. Nobody is going to protect you. That service will continue and will keep killing people.
They do mistakes.
So it's not like they don't value human life.
They do mistakes here too.
That's what I'm saying. I can sue you. I'm not saying they don't do mistakes. Don't get me wrong. I said something. They will be held accountable. You understand? If you have a life insurance, you just need to drag your insurance. Insurance will fight for you. They don't want to pay. Insurance need to pay. I love my Nigeria. Don't get it wrong. I love Nigeria. I miss home. Okay, but let me just be honest.
Have I met you before, Tammy? You look familiar.
Yeah, I've been a follower of Daddy Freeze now.
Okay, but I've not met you in person.
No.
Oh, okay. You look You look kind of
Good.
familiar. Awesome,
Good.
awesome, awesome, awesome. You see,
I don't need to lobby, skilled or unskilled. You have a chance. Nigeria, you can literally go to the PhD level and you still have a chance. Like, it's just a working system. I miss home. I'll say it again. But there's just a whole lot of things that's not in place. I don't want my kids to go through all of that. That's just it.
But you know what his question actually initially was? If everything, all said and done, if everything you're talking about is being addressed
in Nigeria,
would
you come?
I want to go back home.
I will. If everything, if you ask me why I'm still here.
Now, let me ask you guys. We had this conversation going on yesterday. What is the strangest thing you've had to do to survive as a Nigerian abroad? The three of you, let me hear yours.
I would say I was a little bit lucky. I'm still in school, and I just have a supportive partner, so I haven't really need to do anything, off of it. But the only thing is, I miss home. I can't come home right now because of my kids. But I'm also an IT student at a university here in Atlanta.
Daddy Freeze, before I left Nigeria, just saying this, before I left, I house help, cousin, driver, me around. I don't have to do anything. I don't do anything. The only thing I do is to get into the kitchen and cook. But when I came here and I got my first job, and part of my duty is to go clean the toilet, public toilets. That's strange. Not like the job is not good, but yeah, you don't get cleaners to come and clean.
So in the US, there was a point where in Canada, there was a point where you actually had to clean public toilets.
The first clinic I worked at, they don't have anybody to clean. We had a roster for cleaning.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't just you can't do that. To me, here, no, it's just you get paid, you work for. I mean, how will I put it?
Now let me tell you something. The realities abroad. Look at someone like me. I worked on the radio for 26 years and I retired. And now I work from home, running my social media platforms and doing consultancy from my house. I dictate my own hours. Sometimes for a straight week, I don't get to go out of my house. I don't have any degree. I have a degree in sociology. I don't have a degree in media, but I have 26 years of experience, which as far as I'm concerned is more important than any degree. I live a very chill life back here in Nigeria. If I came abroad, will my life be this chill, or I'll have to join you people in that hustle?
Yes.
If you are coming with your papers. If you're coming with your papers, you're not going to have all that luxury. You're going to start all over, like you're starting from relocation from Lagos to Ibadan. Yeah. And what I mean by that is you have to search for a job. But because you have a paper, you get a chance to still work from home. There are a lot of work from home here, and where you can even choose your own flexible schedule. If
the thing is not working from home.
But if you're not coming in with that paper, that freeze is not.
Start from Walmart, probably.
He can start from Walmart if he doesn't have a paper. But if he has a paper, and if, like he said, he has a degree in sociology.
So someone like me now, after working for myself for many years, I will now come to America and come and work in Walmart.
That's what I'm saying. No, you cannot. That's why I say if you don't have a paper, you can't even work in Walmart.
Say Walmart is even upgrade. Say, if you know even see, hey.
You can't work in. You can work.
Una they suffer for this abroad, though.
But if you have that paper, you can still use your degree in sociology to get a job here. Probably in any. It could be in a mental related field.
No,
It's
no,
different. You don't have
it's
to have that
different here
paper.
in Canada. They don't. When it comes to sociology, when it comes to psychology, when it comes to anything mental health, when it comes to anything being a doctor, you cannot use your certificate to work here. You still need to write exams. You still need to write some exams.
Yes.
And possibly, you can't even go straight for your master's if you want to be practicing here, because they have some professional exams that you need to write.
Exactly.
So
You
they
need
won't
to
just
go
allow
to
you to
the
go
training.
You're gonna do certification courses, but you can do quick certification courses. One, you can start on entry level as well. There's an opportunity to start at entry level, and you can do some quick certification. What matters is that degree. While some people don't really know that Nigerian degrees still hold water here, it does hold water. The difference is they verify.
Now,
They will come, and my problem is when they try to verify. I once had a job that tried to verify my degree from Unilag. It was hard. Meanwhile, they can literally verify my studentship here in less than 24 hours.
When I was transferring my courses, it was within 2-3 days. But from Nigeria, I spent a lot of thousands just to get my transcripts.
wow. Wow.
It's
Okay,
hard to
I'm
verify.
gonna add somebody from the UK. In the meantime, big shout out to big shout out to Asukwo Wilfred. I just posted my account details. Come. It is abroad people. I appreciate you. 100-131-7326 Zenith Bank. You asked for it. I need to remove it so I can pin the topic back. I want the topic back. So as people are coming, they can see the topic and they can contribute. But I want Wilfred to have this so he doesn't change his mind later on. You are not so important. Wilfred is important today. 100-131-7326 Zenith Bank. Let me pin the topic back.
So, Daddy Freeze, let me chip in something.
Yes.
If you come to the US, say the Canada or UK, let's say you left Nigeria at an early stage.
Yes.
Okay. And you came in, you had no support, no family member, you were married, or you were married, but you are not in the health field. You didn't go to nursing school in Nigeria, which is one of the most easiest or fastest way you can get into the system as soon as you can pass your nursing board exam. Let me give you an example. It's easier when you leave Nigeria as an adult or middle age and you don't want to go because you've spent a lot of time back home, you've gotten the system, you've gotten used to some certain things. But when you come here early, it burns out. It's like doing one certain job for years and you are burnt out. A lot of people that have the interest to go home, check their record. They came in here early. They came in here with no support. They've toiled, so they are tired. But a few of the ones that don't want to go home left Nigeria, say probably 30 and over. They graduated from school, maybe they've worked.
Okay. You know what I want to do? I want to bring another set of people, this time with opportunities to people in the UK. Let them also come and tell their story. Ify Chisom, I'm going to bring you. Agatz, I'm going to bring you.
I have one thing to say, Daddy Freeze,
yes.
before I go.
Yes.
Just to enlighten somebody. Somebody said you cannot get your degree. I mean, you cannot get a job with Nigerian degree here. What the person means is the part where I said, I'm also doing a degree for IT field. And to that person, yes, I got a job with Allstate and I got a job with AT&T Telecoms with my Nigerian degree and my ongoing degree in the US.
So with your Unilag degree, you got a job at AT&T.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Because I have a, like I said, IT degree. Like I said, I have a degree ongoing in the university here. So I added it with my BSc from Unilag, which is my BSc BSc. It was a good one. So it's just some people may not know.
You can easily get a job with AT&T. That's
somebody said it right there. No, with I said IT.
Doctor Daddy Freeze, don't be, when it comes to America, Canada, and UK, don't be deceived by the big names. Don't be deceived by the big names. You can
Some of them don't pay well.
Don't be deceived.
That's why I said I use the word I'm doing degree already.
You give it a big name. Now when you hear
so
it,
it's not just that. I backed it up with my IT. So I'm not saying just that one.
Okay. Thank you so much, ladies. I have so many people queued up today. Of course, if you need to say anything again, I'll be inviting you back. Thank you very much, all of you. You guys are all beautiful and intelligent. I like it when I have beautiful and intelligent women around me. So thank you so much for gracing my life with your intelligence and beauty. There's nothing more than a woman that is fine and has brain. It's the ones that are not fine and don't have brain that will be giving us stress. All right, so real quick, let me get another set of ladies. The lady from the UK, let me invite her. Let me also invite Agatz, and there was somebody else I had I pinned up.
hello, that is.
Hi, how are you doing? Sorry, 1 second. I wanted to invite another person. Agatz, and there was somebody else. Oh, yes. My lovely sister, Ifi Chisom. Ifi, where are you? Ifi Chisom. Hey, where is Ifi Chisom? Oh. If you say hi now, let me be able to add you. Sorry, guys. Just 1 second. Let me bring. 1 second. Sorry. Let me bring. All right. While we're waiting for Ifi Chisom. Okay, she's here. She's here.
Bring a man on so that we can hear a man's opinion. Don't you think so?
It's always easier with you ladies because you ladies are raising your hand. Men are not raising their hands. Yesterday we had an all-man show and one lady. Okay, Ifi Chisom is here. We had just men and one lady. So today we have different ladies. Awesome. Ifi Chisom, which one is this black and white that you are doing?
I'm here, I'm live.
Please on your lights now.
Oh, sorry, that's free. Sorry.
I can't think say they return from Benin meeting for night.
That is free. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out.
All right, no problem. While we're waiting for you to, hey, look at you looking pretty today. Let me see your nails. You've done your nails. Hey, if you don't go do nails, so chai, fine babe. You had COVID.
No, I had COVID.
I warned you people about this COVID. You people just don't take it seriously. How was it? But you were vaccinated anyway.
Huh?
You were vaccinated anyway.
Fully vaccinated.
Okay, but how did you now have it? Did you expose yourself?
You can get it.
Okay. I'm triple vaccinated. I've done my first dose, second dose, one booster. I'm waiting for that booster to expire. I will go collect another one, their father. Somebody said, Daddy Freeze, you're talking about this vaccine. Will you collect it? I have collected every available vaccine for COVID as I am now. And I still wear my mask. Come out.
Yeah. People still take this COVID thing. People think it's serious. When I mean it's serious, I got the virus, but I thought I was going to be honest with you.
You thought you were going to die.
I thought.
Did you? Were you on oxygen at any point?
No. That's what I'm saying. I got the mild one, but I still thought I was going. If you hear my voice, I'm still having this coerced, voice. That's the cough is still there. That's how bad it is.
Well,
this is real. People who are still down, COVID is real. It is real. What I mean is real.
Nigerians don't believe in COVID. I don't know how. Yes. All right, Agatz, let's hear you.
Okay, so let me share my experience just a little bit COVID. Sorry, we are moving a little bit away from the topic. So in December during Christmas, I had COVID-19 and I had all the symptoms and all of that. But the truth is, we didn't even take a drug, nothing. Nobody even attended to us. We just got mails telling us to quarantine, be in your house and all of that. But there was no single drug administered and all of that. So it was just the whole ginger, lime, or lemon stuff that I drank, and then it was just fine. I was surprised when I came here and I didn't even see people wearing face masks. I came in December 25th, 2020, and I didn't see people wearing face masks here. Not like the way we heard, but let me not digress. So now, back to how Nigerians are surviving abroad. I'd like to add to what one of the earlier speakers talked about. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you clearly. Just go ahead.
She said if you don't have papers, you can't work here. It's not necessarily papers, it's work permit. Some people don't have papers, but they have work permit to work here. So if you have your work permit, you can actually work here. Not until you have papers. It's just that if you're relocating with your family and you're coming here, there are ways you can relocate that at least you would have a little bit of soft landing. For example, if you're coming through school, at least you have an opportunity to work 20 hours a week. And that way, you wouldn't be totally stranded that you would go to maybe work under the table or something like that. But if you decide to run on your B1, B2 visa, that's the tourist visa, then and you don't have papers, that immediately might be very hard because I mean the day you step into
I don't think she's talking about papers. I don't think when she said papers, I don't think she's saying that you have to be a citizen. Paper can be student visa, it can be wherever, as long as you're legally in the country and you can work. It's not like you're on visit and you can't work. So paper can be anything. It doesn't have to be a citizen. I don't know. I think that's what I think.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine. Well, I'm just saying, in a nutshell, I'm just saying that if you want to relocate, then there are ways that it can be done that at least for next time you get a little bit of soft landing and not just, start all over again. Because truth be told, whether you have papers or not, if you're leaving your home country and you're going to a new place, you are starting all over again and it's really very difficult. Especially when you've spent the better part of your life in your home country. When you come here, it means you're without family, you're without friends, it's just starting all over again. That starting all over again can be very crazy. And then one thing that I don't know if a lot of people talk about is how boring abroad can be. Abroad is so boring and lonely that sometimes you begin to fall into depression. You're by yourself. When you have problems, there's no, like when you're at home in Nigeria, bad as you bad, you feel just walk, enter a boutique shop, go buy chewing gum or biscuit or whatever you want buy, just so that you can take that air in, so that you can meet somebody that you can talk to and all of that. Here it's not like that. Even when the situation is bad, you're still by yourself. And then there's nothing like visiting someone without, prior notice. Hey, are you around? You free? Make I feel show, or I want to come tomorrow. What are you doing by 5? Most things you do here, you have to call, you have to book an appointment. In fact, it's so bad that even when you're sick, if you're sick or you're even anticipating something is wrong, you have to get an appointment. There's some things that are not easy the way we think. Look, I'm not trying to distract anybody. I'm not even trying to discourage you from coming abroad. If you want to come abroad and you have the means, I am your biggest supporter. If you want to go to school, I can help you with admission processes. I can walk you through it and all of that. But I also tell you, don't listen to anybody and carry your bag without doing your proper research, without talking to people who live here and come. It's a big mistake. Nobody they help person for here. That if you enter this country, I never find $1. I mean $1, I never find $1 for ground. People know the way. You know the way if you walk out from Nigeria, find 10 naira. I never find for here. So most transactions here are cashless, so you can't even find money. Now if I won't go me for one matter and say, I beg, give me $1 or something. Like I'm speaking broken to tell you how serious it is. But if you want to come abroad to do your research and everything, I would encourage you because when you come, you discover your real potential. And if you see what is on my cap, or you see what is on my heart, there's a story behind it. I'll tell you. I'll just share it with you personally. God is just smiling at me, so I'll share that story with you personally. But I'm just saying that.
Okay, that's one-on-one, so I should just holler at you, not not on the live.
No, not on the live. This one is just something
All
to
right.
share with you. But I'm just saying that if you want to come abroad, do your research, be ready and come. If you want to come and you're coming the right way, please, if you want to go to school, look, I want to help Nigerian students. If you want to come and you have the means, I can help you. I would advise you. I'll work with your admission process. But please, don't just listen to someone and carry bag and say you won't come abroad. It's not that easy. There are bills to pay. There's a lot to deal with. You will discover yourself. You will know if you can cope alone or you can't cope and all of that. So let me allow other people to pay. So thank you.
All right, Agatha, I'm sending you a DM. So we'll pick it up from there.
But friends, a lot have been said about living abroad, but
Hold on. Somebody said that they had to wash public toilets at a point. Did you ever, during your American abroad journey, did you ever, Agatha, I'm asking you, did you ever have to go through that?
Sincerely, I did it, but I'll tell you what I've seen students do. I didn't because the moment I came from Nigeria, I got a scholarship. That's graduate assistantship, not scholarship to pay school fees. So I got assistantship, and then that was it. I came and I started working the first day I entered this country. But I can tell you, I have lived with people who have washed plates in the school. There's a part of the school where, like dining services, I've seen people who have done that. On a normal day, these are things that we look down on in Nigeria. But here, it's job. It's what is maintaining someone for 24 hours. It's what is paying their bills. With pride, with uniform. I've seen my fellow students serve food. Not wash plates, serve food. I've seen some students like go under the table to work. I know students that stand in African store for almost 24 hours. That job is gruesome. I see people, students, that will stand in African store and sell, and then they get paid like maybe $8 or $10 per hour, something very small. You know, I've seen people do that kind of thing, but maybe washing toilet, I don't have that experience, and I don't want to say what I don't have.
I mean, I go because I came in before everybody.
All right, yes, please, go ahead.
Yeah, I think a lot have been said about coming abroad, but the truth is, let's talk about the foundation. Before you left Nigeria, are you coming as a student? Are you coming on a visit and you don't want to go back? What is your plan? How are you going to naturalize or stay? So when people are saying they do all sorts of job to stay in the UK, it's not about the all sorts of job. It depends on what category you are. Are you hiding? Do you have your national insurance number? Can you work? Can you go to school? Can you drive? People they see police, they are running because you can't apply for proper job because you came as a visit and you don't want to go back. So you have to look for somebody to marry. So you have to end up doing all kind of job. So a lot of people are hiding from, if you come to abroad, you suffer, you do this, you do that. My sister, there are people that are suffering, I understand. There are people that are also making it. If you see the Asian people, the kind of the houses they buy, the self-employed businesses they do, the kind of cars they drive, you see the Chinese. So when you come in a legitimate way, there is no way you cannot climb to the point you want to find yourself. So don't tell people that, there is suffering. Yeah, what is the reason behind that suffering? Do you have papers? Are you making effort to get your papers? When you don't have paper, you go and wash toilet. Now, why would I be a British citizen and go and wash toilet? Am I mad?
But I want to say something. I don't think using Asians as benchmark might be correct information. Look, I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong, but I'm saying
because I know we're talking about Nigerian context, but a lot of our Nigerians, how ignorant are we when it comes to thinking of something? When they come to an area, how do you get your papers? That are the strategies to think of first. We don't want to start telling people that go back, don't come. If anybody wants to come, let them come. It's not about problem.
And I think somebody also mentioned yesterday about the help they get from each other. If you look at the Asian society, community, they are very supportive. Very supportive of each other. We don't have that kind of support. You meet Nigerians. I think yesterday I listened to someone saying that from the airport or something, that the person was already trying to scam him by telling him if he needed paper, let him reach out and all of that. We don't really help each other here. And I don't blame Nigerians that don't help because some people that have tried to help have also been scammed. People have taken advantage.
A lot of people have been helping
but we don't have a typical Asian, I'm talking of the Chinese now, not Indian. A typical Chinese or Japanese person or is rich. They come rich. If an Asian tells you I'm broke, if you look at their account, there's about $50,000 in there. They are very rich. Then the Indians, most of them get scholarship from school, from their government. Their government have agreement with most of these American schools. So they're not even paying out of pocket. We are the ones paying school fees out of pocket. That's why it's difficult.
It's difficult to
The
grow
reason why
within Nigerians.
Nigerians will come and hustle hard is because he does not have support from anywhere. He's doing it for himself. And then he has family back home to feed. So he's working double to feed himself, pay his bills, and also support people at home. But the Asian is not like that. Person where they're born only one picking. When papa get money, mama get money. He they work for himself. Now in money. And that's, if you look at the Asians, when they want to marry, they either marry a fellow Chinese or Japanese, or they marry the pure white person. Because even the white, they are attracted to the white.
We have Nigerians that help. We have the ones that don't help because they have their personal reasons why they are not helping. They must have people that took them for granted or scammed them. Imagine putting somebody in your house, person is selling out your information. Somebody have used my information in my house to go and apply for loan that I did not even know about, and you expect me to put somebody in my house again.
So, I'm not saying that. I said I don't blame people who have help because they've also had issues of people taking advantage of them. And at the prince, this thing about how Nigerians is, or maybe weird things that you don't to survive. Let me be honest. Here abroad, there's no job that is a weird job. Every job is a job because it pays the bill. No job is a weird job. None. And nobody will down on you. See, people wear uniform, who care work with pride. People wear uniform. I have people who do that, and it's with pride. There is no job that is a weird job here. Every job that can pay your bill is welcome. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, can I say something? And this notion when people come to abroad immediately and you see somebody doing well, I've gotten that a lot. Oh, I want to be like you. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is 20 years of hard work that you've seen.
You just tell me I want to envy somebody. You don't know their story. You don't know their story.
So don't say, oh, I want to be like you. And you can see that, oh my God, did you just wake up and all of a sudden you are where you are? No, this is 20 years of hard work. Yeah. Okay? I can understand. I agree with you that if you have the papers, it's easier. My first job here, I live in America, is in a grocery shop. It's called Kroger. That was my first job. My first paycheck was $67.80.
Sorry, sis. When you were working there, were you not thinking of like, okay, I'm just doing this for the main time. I would like to grow. I would like to do something better. Were you not thinking about that?
Let me tell you something. I read accounting in Nigeria. Went to UNN, read accounting. Came over here. Of course, if you're in America and a typical Nigerian or African person, everybody will be like, you want to be a nurse, go to nursing school. That's exactly what I did. I went to nursing school after studying accounting. Remember, accounting and nursing have anything, they are not interrelated. I started from scratch. When I mean from scratch, I had to take, I didn't take GED. They accepted my WIEC. And from there, I went and did my master's. And today I'm a nurse practitioner, specialization in psych. Then you're going to see somebody who just got here like 1 year or 2 years ago and want to be where you are. And the thing is that some of our people, they don't want to work hard. Everybody, they just want to wake up one day, be something they are not. Let us be honest. There are people who work hard. My friend came here as just like me. Today she's a cardiologist. She's in Chicago working. And you will see her tomorrow. You'll be like, oh my God, I want to be like you. Remember, she studied accounting. There's a lot of us that came here and all ventured into nursing, into medical field. And all of us are doing well. So we decided to take that decision to start all over. It's not easy, Daddy. And you are working at the same time. You are going to school at the same time. You are paying your bills at the same time. Nobody's supporting you. All these things I did it by myself with no support. When I mean no support, not even a single person. The only person that has given me money since I came to America is my uncle, and that's $150. That was in 2000. $150. He's the only one that has given me money since I came to America. So don't expect anybody to give you advice.
But wait. Let me ask you a question. What about your boyfriends? All your boyfriends, so they don't dash you money? Don't they buy you hair?
And do they even have which boyfriend? Boyfriend me. Let me tell you something, Daddy Freeze. I was having a discussion with my friend yesterday. She lives in Ireland, and she said, "Ify, let me tell you something. It's gonna be hard for somebody to come to you because anybody that is coming to you will feel that you're already established." I said, "Let me tell you something. If you come to me, I'm gonna ask you what."
Nobody wants boarding here too. Nobody wants boarding.
Nobody wants stress. It's already stressed.
They have their bills to pay. They don't want to carry you as an extra burden.
No.
So all that one that Nigerian guys, Nigerian girls will be using us to cash out. You know, once you marry a Nigerian guy or you date a Nigerian guy, you just
when you enter here, when you enter abroad, your brain will reset. Your brain will reset. Daddy, please be quiet. There's something that we don't even really talk about. If you want to come abroad, one thing you should do, I would advise that handwork. Have they call it that?
Skills,
right?
Have skills.
Do it. It's like, see, I regret not even today.
You need to have skills.
Skills. Learn it. See, you know, people who drive trucks, people who work at the mechanic, they earn so much money. Mechanics that we look down on, people who make hair, people, you see all those kind of things.
Plumbers, electricians.
Electricians, plumbers, and all of that. It's a money-making kind of handwork to do. So if you want to come, don't just rely on all this look for last way, work we did. One thing is, if you're getting a job here, that is, let me be honest, nobody asks you for age. Nobody asks, can you do the job? Yes, I agree. I have to do the job. So there's nothing like, you know, the way when we want to recruit in Nigeria would be like, you have to be 24 years of age, come with 30 years experience.
The one where they cruise me for Nigeria, you have to be 24 years with 11 years experience.
There is no restriction at all. Can you do the job? See, when they interview you, and the most time, another thing I need to say is that the method of interview here is not like, it's not what we do in Nigeria. It's called STAR: situation, task, action, and result. So usually they'll ask you, for example, tell me about a time when you had a difficult or something happened and how did you manage it. So they're expecting you to talk about the situation, the task that is that situation, what are your actions and what are the results of that thing. When they ask you these kind of questions and you're able to answer and convince them that you can do the job, obviously they give you the job.
Yeah.
They don't even like, I'm just saying this thing so that you know that it's not that office. I worked in the bank, I worked in the Citibank. Not the bank where we sit down, it's good though because you have experience talking with people, all of that.
And
but
we're going out of the
nobody
topic.
looks at all those.
We need to mention the jobs that people do to survive. We're going out of it. Like somebody said, she washed the toilet. There is washing plates in the restaurants. There are people do cleaning. People work in the shop, security. You see somebody with PhD. I have a friend that just finished from his PhD. He's doing security because he's yet to have a job. So, like I said, people survive anyhow because you need to still pay your bills while you're trying to get a good job. Or while you're trying to get your papers, while you're trying to get a settled life, whatever you're trying to do. Whether you're looking for a wife to marry, whether you want to go to school, whatever, you need to.
So if I remember very well, and if I remember very well, my memory is not failing me. I know that I'm not sure, but I think the only job that asks me for age here is the military. I don't think you can exceed 40. I'm not sure, but I know that's the only job that will ask for your age. Other jobs don't ask you for it; they give you. But like I said again, go ahead. If you can do mechanic work, if you can do plumbing, electrical work, and all of that, equip yourself very well. If you're somebody who can do makeup as a lady, good. Even if you're a guy, if you're somebody who can braid hair, if you're somebody who can cook, if you're somebody who can think about sewing. These are things that you can do that you might not even need to go and do all those hard things to survive. You don't need to watch.
All right, let me bring Mary J. Who wants to leave so I can bring Mary J, who is in the military? Let her just give us 2 minutes of her experience as we round off.
Okay, so I'll.
Okay, my darling sister from the UK, thank you so much. She said she wants to leave. Margaret, is that your name?
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Margaret. God bless you. So I'm talking about military. I have somebody here. Oh God, I don't comment. Mary Jane _ bless. Let me try to bring her.
Daddy Freeze, it's not a joke. Living in Obodoyibo.
A lot of people, I don't think I can survive. I don't think I'm used to the Nigerian system, and I've been here for so long. That's one of the reasons why.
If you have if you have a good.
Hi, good evening. All right, Mary Jane, how are you doing?
My sister kicked me out of her house 3 months after I got here.
Your blood sister.
Yeah, my stepsister, she kicked me. But guess what? I am she's still where she was when I met her. And look at me. Okay? She was still there. She's still where she is now. Where I met her, she's still there. Nothing has changed about her. But I'm way past her. When I mean way past her. It's not easy to put it here. I'm not gonna discourage it.
I didn't even get a chance to greet. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. I just saw your military uniform.
I used to watch your live like literally every day, so I was like, let me just tip in because I was having like you said Nigerians abroad, but I'm not Nigerian though. I'm half Nigerian, so I'm not like full Nigerian, so I didn't really know. I'm Jamaican, and my mom is a Nigerian, so talking about traveling and helping, nobody helps you anyway, so I don't think there is someone over there who's just going to, except you have a parent over there who would come over here and they help you to establish. But when you're going there alone, Jamaica is just like Nigerian. They want you to go over there, make money and send home. It's same thing. Nobody give a fuck about you. Even if you call your parents and like, oh, mama, everything here is not good. And she say, oh, that blood cut you. I say, I make money, I send home. It is what it is. Like, it is same thing. I'm in the military. It's not easy. That is what is hard. Being an African woman and being black is not. And talking about sugar daddy, there is no sugar daddy over here. We have socks like
Thank you.
only ones they have socks. Like there is no sugar in them at all. And the ones that you have to give them, they don't even give you. That's the funniest thing. They think you already made. And being in the military, when you get to like your TH5, you go reserved. That's the problem. So you have to start from square one. You're just like a normal civil servant. You have to maybe get an education, start driving taxi. You just get lesser job. So there is, and you don't get paid like people think. Oh, I get paid like thousands. No, I get paid like a normal person. Like the only thing I get is the opportunity to like go to college. Free health insurance and stuff. That's it. But once you're not there anymore, you have to start looking for a job. You have to start learning a trade. You have to start learning a work or something. There is nothing special over here. The only difference I see between African and the state is the difference between the money. I think that's just the difference. There is nothing more. There is nothing special over here. There is the place I live is shitty. You live in a good place more than I do. That's the thing. You live in a good house. Everything is good. Here I live in if I show you my place, like you live over here. That's the abroad. For you, there is nothing here. You got paid 1,000 too. You got paid 2,000. You pay your bills. You pay your car insurance. You pay light, water bill, gas bill, heater bill. You pay for all this bill, and you're left with like $100.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you.
I was reading one of the comments on this, and somebody said Americans want only professionals. I don't think that statement is completely true. Because if everybody is a professional who repairs the cars, who does handwork, and all of that, not digress, not to shift away from the topic on ground, right? I can tell you that there are so many things that we look that a typical Nigerian would not.
I don't know why you guys keep saying.
Hold on a second. I want to ask you a question, Ify.
Just in case if you're asking.
Ify, I want to ask you a question. As we're ending now, I want to ask you guys a question. How much do you pay in taxes every year?
Ooh, fuck.
Let's talk.
Information.
Sorry?
Whoa.
Online.
Whoa. Daddy Freeze don't want to know.
But this is the thing. The more you make,
the more you spend.
You have to be on a certain tax bracket, right?
Okay, so let me explain something. Imagine a doctor, for instance, who hypothetically earns $350,000 a year. What would the tax look like?
It depends. depend because they're gonna do some exemptions. You might have business, have a family. I mean, when they do all these deductions, they might not pay that much. That was exactly how Trump got away with not paying federal tax. Remember, you gotta have some
So that there are different levels. There are different levels. Yeah.
Yeah.
Different levels. The highest section is
The more you earn, the more. So doctors
and 20%. But it depends on the category.
That's what they pay.
It depends on the category you fall into before you are taxed. So off the table,
30% of our tax return.
off the table.
30%.
Yeah, we pay 30%. Yeah.
So
that's
off
what we
the
pay.
table.
So we left.
Yeah, but
That's
it depends on
why
the
most people after the government on reserve, they don't have nothing. There is nothing. There is nothing going on. You don't drive the best car. You don't even have a good car. Like you can't even get a house. You know.
I mean, America. I'm not gonna lie. America is different. If you have a good job, you can drive a nice car, you can live in a good house, watch your lifestyle.
Yeah.
That's because
So if
you high rank, okay, listen. If you high rank like a major, you get paid a lot because you high rank. You've been hit. You know what I'm saying? Like you've been hit on what zone? You've been hit multiple times, so you have multiple injuries. So your life is like literally you've been through a lot of surgery. So you get paid good things. But people like me, we don't get paid.
No, I understand. In the military, yes, you don't get paid, but you have a lot of benefits. I understand that. But what I'm trying to say is that for a typical person working, everybody's in a different tax bracket. And that's why Joe Biden is, I think, people making less than 200,000 to pay a lower tax compared to people making, the rich are making somebody like Elon Musk and the rest of them. So, I mean, I'm in a different tax bracket.
Okay.
I don't expect every tax income season, I'm like, I start pounding because I know I'm going to pay more back based on how much I make. Okay? I can't remember since I became a nurse. I can't remember. Well, I can get a little money from the state, but I rarely get anything because I don't have rent to claim. I don't have typical maybe deductions to make. So I'm filing single, and they're hitting me hard on that. Okay?
And then that's also very.
Okay, guys. The conversation is not going to end, so I have to end it. And we're gonna come back throughout next week. I'm going to dedicate, except for Monday or Tuesday, where we want to talk about intimacy and intimacy-related matters in the bedroom. Throughout next week, we're going to be talking about Nigerians surviving abroad. Things to do, taxes, everything is going to come up, education, because a lot of Nigerians are trying to jackpot and they think that when they get abroad, everything is rosy. I want them to be prepared for the realities of quote and unquote abroad. So thank you, ladies, so much for joining me live. God bless you.
Please, before you go, hold on. There was a question I was like, that phrase, hold on, sir.
All right.
Before you go off, that was going on the life I was before. So they were like talking about Nigerian, right? So they were talking about what is more important right now in Nigeria. Is it the electricity or the job opportunity or the security? So you're Nigerian, right?
Yes.
So I was trying to ask you, like, what do you think is more needed right now in the country?
Right now, security. Security is what is. If there's anything that can make me consider relocation, it is security. The security situation is not being dealt with, and it's not getting better. That to me is an issue. You are here with me on my live. I've never gone to do live before and not had electricity. I think at a point when they jacked up the electricity, we had fluctuations. In my estate, if we have a light, for instance, the light goes in. Cars in my house 2020, all my cars are 2020 and above. So I don't feel I need to go abroad, except that security issue.
So the rich ones survive in Africa. Huh?
The security issue to me, the fact that things don't work, the fact that there's no proper system in place. Those are the things. I guarantee you, if I come abroad, I'll not live as well as I live in Nigeria. I guarantee you 100%. I will have to step down. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I know. Do you get me? But when it comes to matters of security, you are now thinking about it. Okay, I don't mind stepping down my life. See what we're talking about. I don't mind stepping down my life a bit just so that I can have more security. You understand? No, they like to come back. It's Nigeria. But I don't mind this because I live in an estate where the electricity is 24/7. They're gonna put it on. It's you just have to be uncomfortable for maybe 1 or 2 minutes max, unless there is a serious problem. And the last time we had a serious problem was when the diesel went up in Nigeria. And that was actually a global thing because of the Ukraine war. So I don't really care about the electricity. I don't like the bad road system. Our roads are bad. But to be really honest, where I commute, I drive a really low sports car, and where I commute, I hardly hear it scratch the ground. Once or twice, even in Lekki, it scratches the ground because the roads are bad. But I don't go to Mushin. Nothing takes me to all those places. I don't. If you want to have a meeting with me and you want me to come to Mushin, first of all, you have to pay me in the millions. Secondly, I'll just take an Uber. But that security issue is what really bothers me in Nigeria. That's what gives me sleepless nights. I know America is not 100% secure either. There are many places. There are many places in America that are not secure, but at least Canada is. Yeah.
I'd like to say something.
Yes, Agatha.
I'd like to say something.
Go ahead.
Okay, I would like to plead with you, please. A day, maybe, I don't know if it could be next week, it could be upper week, but please, we can set a day that we can discuss schooling abroad, like how to get an admission. Because I know a lot of people want to do it, but they don't know how to go about it. And I know most times agents eat their money, they don't get visas because of wrong applications and all of that. Please, we can set a date, you can put it on your platform. I can tell them all they just need to do is bring pen and paper, and then I can walk them through applying to schools in the US and all of that. Please, let's begin to help ourselves and the youth.
All right, we'll look into that too. But right now, most people, my worry is people are running out of this country en masse. The last time I experienced this was, what did I tell you? I said the electricity will come back. They just needed to turn something on, and it's like this 24 hours. In the last 1 year, I don't remember sleeping without electricity. At its very worst. Yes. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about me. You see, if not for the security issue, I have no business living abroad. I don't like the life. It's stressful. It's lonely. It's cold. It's alienating. You understand? If Nigeria were safe, let us not have electricity. Let us be like this, but just be safe. Nothing in this world is going to make me come abroad for more than 2 weeks. I like traveling. I can travel every month.
It's applicable to most of us here.
You understand?
Most of us had a dream that we believed in Nigeria. I decided to leave after ENSAS. That was when I was done. I was like, okay, there's no point in, and then I left. A lot of us believed in our country. Give us road and see if most of us won't come back. I don't want to be here alone. I don't want to be bored. I don't want to work from bed to morning to go. Things are working. Why would I come back? Things are not just. Unfortunately, Nigeria is the way.
And like I was saying, what really messed Nigeria up is the armed robberies, the ritual killers. If that safety can be brought back to Nigeria, and whether you like it or not, that is one of my biggest fights with the church. The church gets people into that spiritual thinking, and once you enter that spiritual thinking, look at what happened. All I need to do is accuse you of being a ritualist and they will stone you. Accuse you of being a witch. Anything that can just tickle their superstitious fancy. Those are the things that make me worry for Nigeria. But aside that, if that can be dealt with, forget the light, forget all those other things. Nigerians have devised ways of living with those things.
We are very quick to adapt to situations. So just even if you just give us the barest minimum, we will still try. Because we're not even used to normal life. That's why when you travel,
so
if you see things normal, you think it's crazy. I have a lot of friends that'll tell you, why do you have the AC on even when?
So we have two type of church now. We have Jehovah Witness and we have a Catholic church. We don't have no. So when we walk, because most people when we walk, they know she's from Nigeria. So when when we walk, the people like telling me, "Oh, your mama plays. They're always killing people. Do you watch the internet?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" They're like, "Oh, they cut people head, and there is so many churches. Why is this?" Like they were like talking about these churches and everything. So I googled and I checked. You guys have a lot of church. You guys have so many churches.
That's one of our problems in Nigeria.
Instagram.
You see, I shared a video today with my good friend Pastor Toby. He could not sleep. He sent me a message this night, said, Daddy Freeze, I'm traumatized, I cannot sleep. I don't want to talk about, you know what, we're coming back again. This is not, we can't exhaust this topic this night.
Have you ever been to Nigeria before? I have my reasons why I asked.
All right, guys, you know what? We're going to come back next week and we're going to deal with this topic. Take care, guys. God bless. Love you. Mary Jane, thank you so much for joining. Ifi Chisom and Agatha, take care and God bless you guys. Bye.
Bye.